find the formula of the nth term of each of these quadratic sequences. Let's look at C. Now, the first thing we will do is to make a table of this. These are the terms of the sequence. We want the position n and the term, which is Tn. We have 5 terms. So the positions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On position 1, we have 3. On position 2, we have 4. On position 3, we have 7. On position 4, we have 12. And on position 5, we have 19. We are looking for the nth term formula for each quadratic. Quadratic means squared. So we have n squared. In the formula, we should have n squared because it's quadratic. So now, n squared is what we want to look for. For every position n, we have to square it. 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25. So we have this table there with the positions squared. Now, we want to find Tn minus n squared. So the next step is Tn minus n squared. Our Tn is these values, Tn, and we are going to subtract these values for n squared. So we'll say 3 minus 1, we get 2. 4 minus 4, we get 0. 7 minus 9, we get minus 2. 12 minus 16, we get minus 4. 19 minus 25, we get minus 6. So now we see these are not the same. So we have created another sequence. But bear in mind, we still have the n squared. So we go to see what this sequence is. So we have n for this sequence and Tn being this sequence now. We have position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At position 1, we have 2. At position 2, we have 0. At position 3, we have minus 2. At position 4, we have minus 4. At position 5, we have minus 6. Now, what type of sequence do we have here? So we look at the difference. Do we have a common difference? 0 minus 2, it's minus 2. Minus 2 minus 0 is minus 2. Minus 4 minus minus 2 is minus 4 plus 2, which is minus 4. Minus 6 minus minus 4, it's minus 6 plus 4, which is minus 2. So this is linear. So now what we want is minus 2n. What is minus 2n? Because we know the formula for this should have minus 2n. So we want to see what minus 2n is. N is this one. Minus 2 times 1. Because n is these positions here. So we are saying minus 2 times these positions to get the values there. Minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 times 2 is minus 4. Minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. Minus 2 times 4 is minus 8. Minus 2 times 5 is minus 10. Now we treat it the way we treat linear. So we say Tn minus minus 2n. What do we get? 2 minus minus 2 is 4. 2 minus minus 2 is 2 plus 2. 0 minus minus 4 is 0 plus 4, which is 4. Minus 2 minus minus 6 is minus 2 plus 6, which is 4. Minus 4 minus minus 8, it's minus 4 plus 8, which is 4. Minus 6 minus minus 10 is minus 6 plus 10, which is 4. Now we have consistency. The results are now consistent. We can now say for this sequence, we will have Tn minus minus 2n is equal to 4 always. So this will make minus minus is plus tn plus 2n is equal to 4. Now we will have tn minus 2n plus 4. So we have this and our n squared. Remember, we used our n squared. So when we combine them for the whole sequence, we have tn being equal to, remember, n squared should be there, minus 2n plus 4. So the only trick here is here, where we have another sequence. We have to take that sequence and simplify it in terms of n. Since it is linear and we have this minus 2, we know now that minus 2n should be involved in our equation. Then we find what minus 2n is. Then we say tn minus that to get a consistent result which will enable us to create this equation which we simplify. Once we simplify it, we combine it with n squared. Then we have our formula for the nth term.